It's showtime. One thing that I never do before I hit go live is make sure my microphone is properly in position. We got a little tentative here. Okay, here we go. All right. Hi. Huh. Welcome to this edition of At the Mic. I'm your host, Keith Malinak, and I got three guests today. I can't wait to introduce y'all to, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, you can participate. I'm going to put this up now, but if you call it now, I got to be honest with you. I won't be answering it for a little while. But there is the phone. If you could see the way I have this thing rigged, it's literally scotch tape. It's holding a phone on a piece of wood next to the microphone. I mean, it is only the best here at the mic. I hate backing myself into saying at the mic, two ats in a row. It's really annoying. Anyway, so there's the number 208-563-1802. Hopefully we can get to some calls later on. I want to let you know that here on the Friday live stream, a week from today, Steve Baker, my J6 hero, he will join. You know what? I should also reach out to my other J6 hero, the lectern guy, Adam Johnson. Oh, remind me to do that, y'all. Don't let me forget. Yeah, I'm going to see if he can join us. So that's on May 10th. On the 17th, Brian Sack and Jack Helmuth will be a part of the program. And then on May 24th, heading into Memorial Day weekend, Brad Staggs, a veteran here of the Friday live stream, and Brandon Morse will be his second visit by here. And then after that, it's a little wide open, trying to solidify some stuff. So there. I got to make sure not to lose that. See, I'm such a professional. This is like the official record of the upcoming guests. And if I lose this, it's going to be a problem. Boy, I am the least organized person in the world. I've just embraced it at this point. I used to think that I was organized chaos. There's nothing organized about the way I live my life. Okay, so let me bring in my guest today. It is a threefer. It is I'm calling them the Ladies of Liberty. Boom, there we go. Okay, so look at this. I mean, what a collection. Zeynep, of course, a lot of y'all are familiar with her. She's been a part of this broadcast before and some other things we've done, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 and other stuff. Zeynep, thanks for making time. I appreciate you joining us.
Always.
Okay, she's on the Titanic. Please, I hope it doesn't sink this time. And then I guess I'll just go counterclockwise. I don't even know. Let's see here. Or no, it is clockwise, right? I don't know. Donnie the Don. Don't forget when you're following these ladies, you've got their handles right there. Donnie's got that underscore at the end of her handle there. Donnie, I know originally when you ran for mayor of Arlington, Texas, and I didn't realize till this exact moment that Jessica at Forest Mommy, she's also run for office for city council in her town. Anyway, how cool is that? So, wait, hold on. Zay, have you ever run for office?
No.
Just checking. Okay. Thought we had a threefer. Donnie, don't do it. How are you, Donnie? You doing okay?
I'm doing great. I'm loving Louisiana and being an activist and fighting a good fight, educating people. That's what I do now.
Yes. Okay. So let's. Let me introduce Jessica, and then I want to go back to y'all so you can promote anything you need to promote. Jessica Fenske, she's in Colorado, and welcome to the Friday live stream.
Thank you for inviting me. Listen, I'm excited for this group. When you said it was these two, I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun. Okay, so Zay, have you written a book? Do you got anything specific you would like to promote here on the old show?
No.
Okay, so simple. All right, Donnie.
Well, actually, no, I lied.
She lied. See? Okay, here we are.
No, I lied again.
Wait, okay, hold on a second. Now she's holding something back. All right, we'll revisit this.
Okay.
After you start in on your cocktail. It's Zay's fault. Zay said she's going to drink, and so everybody else is like, oh, okay, cool. Donnie, what are you up to these days? Where can people find you?
libertyorelse.com. Libertyorelse.com.
And what do you do over there? Just cause trouble for the government, I hope?
That's why. Well, that's my website where trying to get other people in different states and communities to learn how to do things in their local communities as well. Because we can't Jess and I can't be everywhere all at once. So I use as kind of a hub for them and have education, put articles out. I don't do as many videos as I used to, but I need to.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Oh, I've also been speaking at a lot of events with small farmers. The crowds can be a couple hundred, can be a couple thousand, and I've been talking about libertarianism to those folks.
All right. Wow. See, I knew you and Jess would get along because Jessica Fenske, first of all, talk to us about where people can find your stuff and your connection to the Libertarian Party as well.
Yeah, just Forest Mommy on Twitter. That's where I spend most of my time, and I'm getting paid for it now, baby. So I'm hitting it hard.
Okay, good. All right, good. And, yeah, you ran for office as well. So
yeah, and for like what you say about speaking to people, I will never suggest for people to do it because it's crazy. It was good. It worked out good out here because it helped connect me with a ton of people who are sick of the Republican Party, who are sick of the Democrat Party, who are libertarian, who are unaffiliated, who are like, hey, you are actually that's the voice we want. But it's helping to build this huge coalition out here because it's all hands on deck. I don't know if you guys know, we have commies out here, literally. So, that's nice. So our state legislative session is just about over, and that's been exhausting for the last 5 months. But and now I'm going back to harassing Arvada, where I ran for council, and like 2 weeks ago I walked in on a meeting, all just like so like it's so fun to go and because they're doing Agenda 2030 and all that. So that'll be now it'll be back to harassing my city and county government.
So quick question. Are you going to run for office ever again?
I'll get on the ballot again for sure and try not to fundraise and then just go to the speaking events and tell people how terrible the government is and tell them what an enemy it is and they need to wake up and it doesn't matter because then I'll work with whoever. Like we have enough of a coalition out here where we're strategizing. Is that the word?
Yeah, George Bush coined that.
Yeah, we have some strategery going on with candidates and stuff, if that's even legit. So, which they let me have 37% of the vote, so there had to be some real.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah. Doni, you ever going to run for office again?
No.
Straight to the point. No. Zay, are you ever going to run for office? Period.
No.
I'm with you.
That's not my thing.
I'm with you.
It wasn't my thing either.
Yeah.
I didn't win.
I want to warn everyone. I already told the three of our guests here, just a heads up. My computer today is in such a bad mood. It is so hot. It burned to the touch earlier. So I unplugged the power source, which cooled it off, but then the battery was draining so fast. I plugged it back in. It got hot again. I shut down, restart. I don't know what's going on, but I think the three of you can handle this if I vanish. So I just wanted the audience to be lit on this. And by the way, thank you, Benjamin. Very, very nice. No ducking. I don't know what that means. I died. Okay, so all righty. Lots to get to today. I want to start off with a video that Texas Bizzle sent me, and I want to get your thoughts on this. And by the way, I'm playing the videos a little bit different this time, and so I'm going to be even slower than normal. Oh, look, it played. It played. Look in the upper right corner, y'all. Look in the upper right corner. Whoa, what was that? What did we just see there? Obviously, that's a lightning storm, but whoa, what is that? Right? Slow that down. Take a quick. Whoa. That's creepy.
Yo, that was Vegeta. That was Vegeta and Goku fighting in the clouds.
Wow. You're going to make references for the next 2 hours that I'm not even going to pick up on at all. What is going? Whoa. Oh my gosh. I almost want to zoom in. It looks like an evil skeleton type face from Mars Attacks or something. An alien face, right? Look at that thing. You see what I'm seeing? Y'all see it. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Y'all see that. What's going on there?
I hope it's real.
So apparently,
the entertainment we need right now.
Red lightning is supposedly a real thing, and it was first photographed in 1989, I think. But it's, from what they say, not visible to the naked eye.
Yeah. Okay. So our camera's just better now.
Well,
Sprite lightning. It's called Sprite Lightning.
Yeah, I questioned the validity of, well, not validity, but the naturalness of it.
Oh, hold that thought. Yeah, I know you and weather manipulation. We got to talk about that because, and this is not to make light of it at all, but a week ago, just when this podcast was wrapping up, the live stream on Friday, devastating tornadoes hit Nebraska. And in fact, 2 of them struck within a half a mile of 2 family members of mine. And one place that every time I go to the Omaha area, I stay at this location. So just massive devastation, Elkhorn, Nebraska, around Omaha, Nebraska. And by the way, give a plug to my employer, Glenn Beck's charity, mercury1.org. I know that they've already sent assets up there to help. And then, of course, the next day, it was Oklahoma that got devastated. Sulphur, Marietta, Ardmore. Just a couple of days of just crazy, crazy violent weather. And I know you've likely seen all of the videos before. I won't rehash those here. But the really interesting part of that was the discussion that I was reading online from meteorologists and, storm chasers or amateur meteorologists, those that just really follow the weather. And by the way, I have never in my life heard anyone say to me that they saw multiple tornadoes at the same time. I had one person say they saw 3 at the same time. And then I heard someone else told me directly they saw 6 tornadoes at the same time. Okay, what? Because there was 100 and I don't even know what the last count was, but it was off the charts crazy up in eastern Nebraska on Friday afternoon and then Saturday night in Oklahoma. Now, I'm going to open this up to discussion. And if you ladies see any of the comments there while I'm reading this, please let me know. We'll go revisit this because this is the one of all the things that I read. This one I had to bring to the table here. So let's see here. No Pokioki sent this to me, and it's a Facebook post by Crystal Kessler. And I looked at her stuff, and she has a background kind of in weather, and I guess you could call her an amateur meteorologist. She's taken courses and all this stuff. Anyway, so she follows storms whenever they happen. She's kind of like I don't know if she chases storms, but she definitely, talks about them on social media as they happen. Anyway, she goes, I watched Tuttle and Payne scratch their heads in confusion last night. Hell, I was scratching my own head. We didn't see. This, by the way, I think is just from a couple days ago. I don't even think this is last weekend. Maybe it is. You know what? Now I'm not sure because there's been so much. Because there was another tornado outside of DFW yesterday. Yes. So I'm just trying to make sure here which one she's specifically referring to. And I want to get this right. Well, anyway, maybe you guys can read between the lines here. Anyway.
Wait, before we go on, I just got a message saying that my video and my sound is super, super bad, super laggy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hear you just fine. That's weird. Everybody else?
Her video is definitely lagging.
Yeah. Okay. The video is fuzzy. Yes, but the audio sounds just fine. Anybody else? Put in the comments there if. You sound fine to me. It sounds normal. Martin says you sound normal. Somebody's messing with you. Say.
Well, I mean, my video sucks for some
reason. Your video is fuzzy. Yeah, but at least we can hear you, which.
I guess
really
that's
important.
all that matters.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you gave us a heads up before we started here. Your building maintenance is going to kick you. They're the ones that are going to kick you offline here before we get too far. I can.
Yeah.
Anticipate.
If you can hear any sounds occasionally, it's the workers.
They are replacing, I guess, everything inside your walls. Okay.
Yes. Major renovations.
Yeah. I'm glad they picked today for that. Perfect timing. All right. So this lady says, we didn't see what we think we saw, did we? By the way, everyone's saying these were historic storms. And I've never seen a train back to back days like that. And I'm a weather geek. And Never mind. The amount of mesoscale details to make this tornado happen will be studied for years to come, as this was outside any risk or watch area and was completely unexpected. Based on velocity couplets, this was likely one of the most violent tornadoes ever recorded, and at points spun up anticyclonic circulation as the tornado moving northwest, then back west, then back east again. I watched it happen once again near Comanche. Then there's the fact that a tornado literally sat over a farmhouse for 15 minutes like a spinning top. What is even going on? Even an EF0 is going to do zero damage when it just constantly churns up debris into the property. This last week, because I think this was just 2 days ago. This last week has been one of the weirdest tornado outbreak weeks on record. Anticyclonic tornadoes, westbound supercells, because normally, west to east or southwest to northeast. Let's see, we're in a bit of stalled tornadoes. How terrifying is that? Throws a huge wrench into everything we know about tornado genesis. I have never watched an RFD surge split a supercell into a mesocyclone and meso-anticyclone before. Just nod and act like we know. They're rare, all caps. Last night we had 2. And then she goes on, this is just unpredictable weather. Obviously extremely dangerous. Okay. I'm sorry that your connection sucks, Zay. I really am. Because I know you have plenty to say.
I know.
About this. But again, I can hear you just fine. So why don't you tell us your thoughts on... and I didn't even read all of the stuff here. And there was another guy, if you want to follow him, Into Thin Air, IN, the number 2, Thin Air. He was predicting this for days ahead of time, seeing like this surge of dry air that didn't make sense and all this stuff. And then somebody from Moore, Oklahoma, which has their history with devastating tornadoes, says that these were not normal storms, born and raised in Oklahoma. And the last couple of storm patterns have been incredibly interesting. And oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this guy said he's never seen 6 tornadoes on the ground at once. This is in addition to the person I just told you that told me about the 6 tornadoes on the ground at once. And that person's in Nebraska. This guy's in Oklahoma. Okay, I'm going to step back. Who wants to take the floor here and talk about the weather? What's going on, y'all?
I would like to start because I have something to say. Even before we get into the tornadoes, I'm going to go back to February of last year. I think it was February, when there was that colossal earthquake in Turkey.
I've seen satellite stuff on this. Yes.
That was absolutely not a natural disaster by any means. They're actually saying that it could have been like some kind of nuclear detonation underground that caused that.
I saw images with the ripples.
Yeah. So that was definitely not natural. So if they can do something like that and think about Dubai, even before this weird flooding that happened like 2 weeks ago, you can pay in Dubai like $100,000. Say you're getting married or having a birthday party. A prince is having a birthday party in Dubai, and it's gonna rain that day. And he's like, it's not gonna rain on my birthday. And then he pays $100,000, and with the cloud manipulation, for that specific area, they can make the weather sunny and nice. So if they can do that, think about what else they can do.
I want to back up for just a second. You mentioned the Turkey earthquake. Mm-hmm. If people aren't too familiar, it's kind of maybe it's not now, but at the time it was tough for me to track down this thing. It's I don't even know how to explain what I was looking at. It was like this weird satellite imagery, but it showed almost like you said, almost like a bomb had gone off, and these little like a rock. You toss a rock into a lake, boom, 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 the ripples going out. That was just before the earthquake. Creepy. Then you talk about how they can manipulate and don't even get me started on the floods like that in the desert. But anyway, wait, what? She started the drinking. Y'all.
A little sip.
She got the martini going. Okay, see, that's my cue. I'm going to finish off this vodka today. Okay, so and this is something, Donnie, I know that you have talked about in front of Congress. Weather manipulation has been discussed on the record.
Yeah. So I actually took some notes for this. I actually have a document on my phone. Oh, there's you guys too. You probably can't see it. It looks really white.
No, and
but this is a document.
lagging now. But you sound fine. Don't do anything. But it is lagging there. Maybe
Okay.
that's who they were referring to. Okay, what's it say?
Okay, and so this document is from 1974. Senate's hearing addressed the potential military use of weather modification technology, including the creation of rain, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So they also discussed the need for an international treaty to ban the practices of warfare for this stuff, and it was highlighted in a dual nature. They try to use it. They were using this for good stuff, but it can also be used as for warfare as weapons. And so they were arguing and discussing about advocating for the UN to make sure no one was using the weather modification technology for war. And it's crazy because it's you guys can look it up yourselves. I can send it to you, Keith. You can send it to your audience. This is over how many pages long for a hearing? It's long. It's
So
71 pages. Nope, I lied.
You're
more.
talking about 1974, and I've seen a lady even more recently than that talking about manipulating California's weather. I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, she was in front of Congress talking about this stuff. It's amazing how this stuff doesn't get traction when it should be the biggest story of the, well, I was going to say of the day. It should be, it should really permeate.
The president had a public. They claimed the president at that time had a public, announcement about it, but I'm quite sure people probably didn't. It was probably buried in something like not important and no one paid attention to it.
1974, huh? About the time they were giving us the swine flu vaccine. It's a lot of, sorry. Okay, well, yeah, this has been, that's 50 years ago.
Literally.
Yeah. So imagine if they're just getting it on the record in 1974. Imagine how many years leading up to that. That was a thing, and now imagine where it is today. Jess, you got any thoughts on weather manipulation? You live in Colorado.
Yeah, but they be doing stuff out here. They're doing stuff out here. I have no doubt about it. I'm not a pro. I have read some very long threads on Twitter before about it, and that's where all the information in the world is. So it's definitely real. I've seen it in the sky. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's from a regular plane, but I've seen the sky the sky in Colorado gets so blue. It'll be so blue. And I've seen it go from blue, and then you see a couple, like, not quite grid marks, but things. And then all of a sudden it's hazy and cloudy for the rest of the day, and you see it like building up and there's so much military stuff out here too. I know they're doing stuff. The snow, it's been like, it's the average, I'd say we're on normal weather, but we always kind of have crazy extreme weather here anyway. So we have a wide spectrum to work in. So I don't know. I know they're doing something though. The snow's weird lately too. It's weird. It's like weird.
It's like weird. Hold on a second. Has Jess started drinking yet too?
I had one little bit.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. So we need to actually revisit this topic with maybe a specific guest and really ask some questions. Zay, we're going to revisit this, okay?
Okay.
Find us somebody really good. She doesn't seem like she's into finding us a guest.
What? No, I am.
Okay.
I was just thinking about my crappy video quality.
No, it's better now. Don't touch it. Everybody's good. Everybody's good right now.
It looks fine when I look at it on.
It looks fine right
now. But if I look at it on YouTube, it sucks.
I don't think that you. No, I'm looking at YouTube, and I'm looking at our feed, and it looks great. So
is it better?
Yeah, it's totally clear. So help me. You don't believe a word I say. Audience, tell Zay it looks great. Donnie, Jessica, back me up.
Tell me I look great. Say it in the comments.
Honestly, I would just think how both Jess and her look gorgeous. I love her hair, her style.
Oh my God. Okay, so we will be revisiting this issue here. And by the way, you talked about monitoring YouTube. Anybody else annoyed when the ad pops up in the middle? I just looked up and it was an ad, and I'm sorry because I don't know how to take that off of there. And it's
it is
annoying as hell. Everybody got it at the same time, really?
At least because I have it on.
Yeah.
I have it on.
Okay, was it some guy in his yard on the ground or something? That's what I got.
You guys need to get the
some zombie game
ad blocker for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, they would love that.
Block Origin.
here is a story from last week. This is creepy. I don't know if I like it or not, because I want to poll the room here and ask y'all in the chat, please. Here's the headline from the New York Post. AI death calculator creators issue urgent warning about frightening. I knew this was gonna happen, and I got 3 sips. They don't like the fact that their tool is accurate at predicting the deaths of people. That's a much smoother headline, y'all. Okay, so this is, and I meant to read through this again because I only read it once. And let me see if I. They created this tool in 2016. Okay, I mean, this is a while back, and I'm trying to make sure I remember this correctly. Anyway, it had a 78% accuracy rating on predicting people's deaths. I don't know if you had to put in like information, like how much you drink, how much you eat, you know, are you extreme sports? I don't have a lot in here. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, so 78% accuracy on this based on the AI's algorithm, and this was 6 million Danish people. So that they studied with this thing. Anyway, I should have read through this again before we went on the air. So anyway, let's just put it this way. Do you want to know when you're gonna die? Do you want and I'm not saying 78% chance that this thing is accurate. I mean specific to the day and maybe even how, I guess. I don't know. If it were accurate, assuming it were accurate, would you want to know? Let's start. Jessica, do you want to know when you're gonna die?
No. Make it soon, please, but no.
Before the election, please. This isn't going to be funny. If this happens, so help me, I'm not going to like this if that happens before.
The year is already too much. It's already too much.
Okay, so Jessica votes for no. She does not wants to be surprised. Donnie?
No, and I think the insurance companies would love this technology.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna jack your rates up because AI says so. That would piss me off. Okay, so what if you're like, no, I'm gonna defy the odds. That computer's stupid. I mean,
what happens if you overstay? If you overgo it, do they come and find you like Repo Man? Did you ever see that movie with like? Is that what happened?
No, they would love it if you would live past that, right? Because then they didn't have to pay you out past that date. So it's I don't know. Okay, so we got 2 no's. Zay, you want to know when you're gonna die?
Absolutely not, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
First off, why would you want to condition yourself to that? Like, if it tells you you're going to die in 2 years, 3 months, and 6 days, why would you want to condition yourself to that? You're most probably like energetically like drawing that to yourself. And I have a story about this. My good friend's uncle had liver cancer, and he didn't even know it because the doctor told his family, but not him. They talked to his family first. This happened in Lebanon, so they could do that.
Okay.
So they told the family, like, yeah, he has liver cancer. He's not going to last very long, like a few months tops. And the family thought, okay, why would we even tell him this? Let's just like let him live his life without the knowledge of like his upcoming doom. So the guy didn't even know that he has liver cancer. And instead of a few months, he lived like 15 years.
Oh.
So there's that.
There is that. Yeah. Because my initial reaction was, I do want to know. But then I started to think, I'd be a ball of stress. I mean, I'm already high strung as it is. If I knew that I was marching toward a certain date, that would be a little stressful, I'll say. All right. Now let's see. Anybody thoughts over here? Let's see here. Yeah. Anybody? Oh, look at that. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd that comment go? I just missed it. Oh, well, whatever. I don't want to scroll around. Anyway, I appreciate y'all offering some feedback on this. I don't know, man. That's AI is going to control so much in the very near future that it's going to. Okay, if we had this conversation a year from now, the things AI is going to be able to do compared to now, it's just going to be off the charts, so much more intense. This video has been making the rounds. I'm about to play, and it's actually from oh gosh, I think it's 7 years ago. Okay, this is real. It's not manipulated. This actually happened. It was programmed. Now, it did take, I think this was the 5th attempt by this robot. I don't like that. Like, that creeps me out more than the predicting your death. Come on now. That was 7 years ago. I don't know.
I bet he doesn't even tip the beverage cart, girl.
Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right. I wonder, I would love to do some more research, and if I were good at this, then I would have. But I wonder, does it like calculate right there on the fly the wind speed and all the variables? Does it have an imprint of the lay of the terrain up there? I don't know. Next time I'll be better prepared, maybe.
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I mean, I would hope that's what the smart people are doing with all this time building those robots and stuff. Like,
now, okay. Does anybody here play ping pong? I love ping pong. I grew up playing it every day. Anybody care about ping pong?
I grew up too. I don't have a table
I'm
now.
awful. I'm terrible.
You're awful at it? Okay. What if you had to play this guy right here?
Oh, that's ridiculous. I did so much topspin there.
Not fair. Not fair.
So good. Okay, the robot's gonna surf. Look
Not
at it
even
go.
fair. It's not even fair.
What? See if it can return my surfs. Oh, how's it getting back to surf?
Because it's a robot.
Yeah, come on, let's try again. What?
I mean, that looks like fun entertainment, but those things are going to kill us in a matter of weeks, I think. Anybody have any thoughts on the future of AI and robots?
I'm probably going to buy a robot.
You already have a name picked out for your robot?
Do they need names?
Do they need name? Well,
Do you know what I was thinking of though? You know the ghost of the Pharaoh queen that I kidnapped from Egypt? I could buy a robot and then have her take over the body of the robot, and then I could name her Hatshepsut, and she could be my friend.
So you're gonna have to give her a nickname. That's too cumbersome.
Hattie? I don't know.
Hattie. There you go, Hattie. Yeah, actually, you know what, Julie? It's a good point. I had that problem a lot as an only child, which Sue makes a good point. Yes, I was. So what I would do is I had quite the imagination. I'd take a racquetball and a baseball glove, and I'd go to the carport at my childhood home, and I would. There's a game playing. I would play a game. You know, I'll try to spare you all the details, but there was like somebody had spilled paint before we moved in the carport, and like that was second base. And I mean, it was just, I mean, you talk about having to really just conjure up stuff. If I had a robot to play in the basement ping pong with, instead of I can't tell you how many times I had to, fold up one end to use as a wall. And that was just that wasn't entertaining for more than like 10 minutes, and I would so look forward to the weekends when my stepbrothers would come over, because then I'd have somebody to play ping pong with. But I mean, there's
Honestly,
you got Zay, who wants the Egyptian goddess with her.
Honestly, with the ping pong, like I wouldn't mind learning how to play that way, because no one can watch me do their terrible job. Like the machine's not going to judge me, right? And so I could probably be really good at it because it's good, and I'm not worried because I'm getting made fun of because I suck. But I think the problem is, I think, this is going to be replacing humans eventually. Right now they look clanky, but they're eventually going to start looking like androids, like human beings, and they'll probably put like fake skin on them. You're going to think you're playing an actual human, but it's like an android or something.
How would you react to the robot telling you that you suck at ping pong? Or, like what? Okay, so let's just say you had a robot and you played and it said, Donnie, you're getting better, or something like that, right? Well, then the thing's also going to know when you're getting worse, and it might tell you that. How are you going to take criticism from a robot?
I'm not going to lie. I've been getting into some debates and arguments with ChatGPT, so we'll probably be arguing with each other.
What are you guys arguing about? Tell us one of your battles with ChatGPT.
Well, here's the thing. It's not assertive enough, and it's like it'll probably violate someone's rights when it actually, for sure, I know it will violate someone's rights. They're not very assertive. They're like wishy-washy. And I'm like, are you sure? Because right here in this, and this, it goes, oh, I see that now. It's actually said, oh, okay. So
you taught it.
But yeah, Jeff has caught me doing that a couple times.
So you taught it to learn before the Biden administration could ruin it for us.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Well, they have an office. They have a whole thing set up where they have, like, I don't even know what it's called. I want to call it the Office of AI Manipulation, quite frankly. Because Kamala Harris, that's why she can't hang out at the border, because she's too busy making sure that she's engineering our future through AI at the White House. So interesting, yeah. And I have noticed some conversations, some screenshots that people have taken showing how they have kind of course corrected AI for us. So that is interesting. But I'm telling you, we should put it on the calendar for early May of 2025 and see. Maybe we revisit part of this show and see what AI is doing then. Okay, you all ready for some rapid fire here?
Let's do it.
Just say yes. Yeah, just yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here are the questions. First question is, I'm going to throw this to Zay, then we'll go Donnie, and then we'll go Jess, and I'll try to keep it in order here. Do you prefer talking or texting on the phone? Zeynep.
It depends on who it is.
Do you prefer talking or texting on the phone with me?
Talking.
Well, why? Because you can get rid of me quicker.
What? No, because you talk nice.
I talk nice. Okay.
It's nice to talk to you.
Very good. Very good. All right. So wait, how do you determine if this person is a text only? Because I am all text, man.
Really?
Yeah. It's because, you know what though? I say that. I say that because I think it gets to the point quicker. You get it taken care of. But now that I'm saying that out loud, I can talk faster than I can type. So maybe I should call people more often.
Okay, both texting and talking are great, but let me give you this example. There's this guy that I recently went on 2 dates with, and he's fantastic in person, but he's the driest texter I've ever encountered in my life. I hope he's watching this. You suck at texting. And I can't tell if he likes me or hates me, or if he just sucks at texting. Like,
Time out.
It's terrible.
I'm going to chime in here real quick, and then I'm going to turn it over to Jess and Donnie to help you out here. Are we going to say his first name?
No.
Okay. But he knows who he is if he's watching.
I mean, I would hope so.
We go over an example of one of his texts and like pick it apart and see what he might really mean.
I like this a lot.
Okay. Let me tell you this. He texts me like basically every day, say, hey, how's your week going? How's your day going? And then I respond, and then he texts me back like one word, and it's like, okay, do you want to talk to me or not?
Oh no, hold on. That's bad. However, it could be worse if
he doesn't like me. I think he wouldn't text me in the first place because I don't text first.
Hang on. I got a thought here. That it could be worse because he's not giving you like a thumbs up emoji, right?
Yeah, no, it's words.
So okay, so if it was just an emoji, like that would be worse, right?
Well, the thumbs up emoji is basically the same thing as middle finger emoji. It's just like, fuck you.
I didn't know this. I thought it was just like, I don't have time. Yes, you're right. Yes, go.
Well, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's like the same thing.
Oh, no. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I like this. Hold on, Sue. Yeah. It's like, how is your day going so far? It's small talk, right? Yeah. And hold on a second. This is interesting. Now we're going to marry the two conversations that we've just had. Donnie's talking about trying to get AI to be more assertive. You're talking about trying to train. I mean, encourage your buddy to talk more, text more words. Who would you have an easier time training? Donnie trying to train ChatGPT, or you with this mystery guy?
Probably Donnie training ChatGPT.
Oh my goodness!
Those mystery guys are. I'm not gonna say retarded.
Okay, hold on. How much have you downed over there?
I didn't even finish the whole martini. I'm taking it slow. It's early.
Sure. Okay. All right. So where did we leave off here? We haven't even. I've got 6 questions in front of me. We've gone through 1/3 of one. Donnie, talk to us. Talking or texting?
I don't like doing either, but I will call you to make sure that. But I will call you because it's faster to get it. Because when you text me, I called you. Like, yeah. So that's what I do.
Hold on. That's a great point. There are people that call me first. Nobody does that anymore. It's not 1984. Text me first. Say, hey, is it a good time to talk? Do you have 5 minutes? Blah 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 blah. That is the preferred line of communication for me. The preferred process. Hey, you got 5 minutes? You blah blah blah. Sure, yeah, give me a call. As opposed to calling me while I'm at the old folks' home. Where Nana's recovering. And it's like, give me 5 minutes or give me a heads up or whatever. Anyway, so yes, I think that's the perfect way to go. Jess, do you have a preference?
Just texting. Everything that's going on in my life right now is textable. So
textable. I don't even know what that means. I'm afraid to ask for a follow-up.
There's nothing pertinent, nothing too pertinent going on,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we need to talk, there's no urgency to it, so let's just text it out.
Email is a decent option. Like I said earlier, I'm the most unorganized person that I know. So if you send me an email, and I'm telling you, this is so stupid. I'm just going to be brutally honest. If I can't respond right then I will. I hate me so much. I will forward the email back to myself, and then I will change the subject line. I hate trees too, and I will change it to print. And then what'll happen is I'll get to work and I'll go to my email and I'll search for print. This is bad. I know. I'm in counseling at this moment. Y'all are my therapist, please. And then when I get to work and I search for all the stuff, I will print it up. And then later in the day, I will attack that pile of print. I can't believe I'm admitting this out loud. I haven't had that much. Anyway, and then that way it doesn't fall through the cracks. Because if you email me and I am 23 hours and 59 minutes away from being able to respond, there's a chance that it just gets lost. And I don't want that to happen to you. It's important for me to respond. I am mental, aren't I? Yes.
I disassociated from my email pretty much this whole year. So it's fine.
Let's see here. And by the way, you know what? Let's see here. Hang on a second. Right here. Julie, right there. Okay, so Julie called last week, and I emailed myself after she called on the show. And just so you know, Julie, I took care of that this week because I emailed myself, I printed it up, and I made it happen. Now I have to figure out how to mail that item to you. So anyway, And it only took you 5 years of interacting with Blaze employees to finally get what we owed you sent out. But and in fact, I shouldn't say that. It hasn't been sent out yet. So, but it's been signed. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where did we go here? I am so lost. If you can go back in time, which time period would you choose, Donnie?
Oh man, I don't want to go back. As I've been going back through history and seeing all the tyranny, like I don't see where it was good. Not gonna lie too. I don't want to go back anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fix things here and now. I don't want to go back. It was bad. They stole their gold with FDR. We know about the early slavery. But the thing is, Abraham Lincoln, them changing all the rules. Oh my gosh, I'm not going back. I'll sit right here, work on what I got going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Donnie is a part of this podcast. Yes, all of that. Yes. Okay. And there's not a perfect year in American history for one group of people or another. It's impossible to pick a year. Let's see. Jess, what was the question? I forgot. Oh, back in time. Where do you want to go?
This is going to sound so disgusting, but I'd like to go back to 2020.
Hold on.
I'd be doing some things differently.
Wait, when in 2020?
Just the beginning. We can start at the beginning.
March of 2020?
No, even January 2020. Because I'd have more time to prepare then too. So.
Yeah. What would you have done differently if you?
Oh, I just would have been in person more and showing up to everything more, and we still would have went how it went because they were doing their magic spells on everybody, and propaganda was kind of strong then, and I would have found my coalition sooner. I think people had a hard time coming together during then is because they all felt alone. And then now 4 years later with everything I did, there's a ton of us out here. There's a ton of us liberty-minded, just not even liberty, just people who are sick of the government, sick of the party, sick of okay, let's fight back. And so now there's more strength in that. So I would find that earlier too, I suppose.
Gotcha. Zay would go back 10 minutes where she wasn't talking about this guy she's been seeing. She's now messed that up.
Well, he probably ghosted me anyway. So.
Oh no! When's the last time he texted you?
Yesterday.
He didn't give you a good morning text? You just said he texts you every morning? Oh no.
Not every morning. It's at some point in the day.
Okay. Well, what time? It's getting late there in your neck of the woods. Okay, let's see here. No, I meant everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh crap! I just did a thumbs up. Sorry.
No, I mean with him, I'm fine if it works out. I'm fine if it doesn't.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because if he sees that, he'll be like,
I mean, I'm kind of so.
We're going to move on to question 3.
Wait, you didn't ask me when I would go back to.
Oh, I didn't. I just answered for you. I apologize. Where are we going?
That's so rude, Keith. Skip over me.
No. Go. I apologize.
Are you sure you want me to answer?
Yeah, let me check my oh my gosh, my battery is. This is not good. This thing is. I'll be seeing you this weekend, Costco. Anyway, where are we going? Zay, what year?
1910.
Why?
I would go to New York in 1910. I would find Nikola Tesla, slap some sense into him, and then I would also find JP Morgan, give him a swift kick in the downstairs, and then save the Titanic.
Okay, I like this.
Stop him from sinking it, even though it didn't sink in 1910. I would be preemptive about it, because Nikola Tesla was also funding a very big research project. Well, he wasn't funding it; he was doing it, and then it was funded by John Jacob Astor, who died on the Titanic. They were making a kind of new aircraft. And then when J.J. Astor died, obviously all of that research got seized. So
we need more Martini Fridays with Zay. That's good stuff.
I would sit here and watch that.
So hold on, you could also stop Woodrow Wilson from being president. You could also stop the Federal Reserve from starting.
Well, if the Titanic never sank, the Federal Reserve, well, okay, they would have probably done something else to start it, but you could just like keep going back in time and stopping them.
Okay, I like it. Quantum leap.
And there's the whole thing about Nikola Tesla actually not dying and him actually finding out how to time travel. So he's probably not even dead right now, just like John McAfee.
Whoa. Okay. Interesting. I thought we were going to... Do you think he ever would have married that pigeon he was seeing?
Who, Tesla? Probably.
This is a whole new episode, y'all. I can't wait till we revisit all this good stuff. Okay, say any word in Spanish. I don't even know who's first up on this one. Is it you, Jessica?
I'll say vámonos.
Okay, wait, don't leave us yet. Zay?
I don't
any
speak
word.
Spanish.
A word.
Okay, fine. Picante.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Donnie.
I learned that from blue cheese.
Donnie,
Cheese.
give us a word. Cheese. Okay, very good. Let's see. Who's this? Zay, cake or pie?
Cake or pie?
You got to choose one or the other.
Cake.
Okay. Donnie?
With lots of frosting.
Mm-hmm. Donnie?
Neither.
It wasn't one of your options.
I literally don't eat any cake or pies. Like if there's a Thanksgiving meeting, everything, I don't eat any of the sweets.
Why are you so difficult?
I know.
Jess, cake or pie? Hold on,
Cake.
Donnie, this is for you. You say cake? So we got two cakes. I'm not answering it. And I would say, I guess I would go with pie because now I like cake with stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like frosting inside buried in it. And so I don't know, whatever. How many cups of coffee a day do you drink? Who is up? I've already forgotten. Cool. Wait, hold up.
0.
How many fingers? Like how many cups? 9 or 4. 0. Zay? 2.
I have a very
Oh my
strict
God.
coffee schedule.
What has happened to your fingers since we? Okay.
What's
Got
wrong
cut
with
off?
my fingers?
No, I just looked like I
AI.
get cut off. I was concerned for your well-being. Okay, so 4 for Jess, 1.5 for Zay, 0 for Donnie. Yeah, I'm at 1 myself. But I've got another article here. Let me just rip through this thing because I questioned whether or not I was going to get to it or not. Anyhow, but the headline from NBC News, so it's probably all a lie. These foods don't deserve their bad reputations, dietitians and doctors say. She talks about eggs are good, you know, the cholesterol in the blood, cholesterol, blah blah blah. Anyway. Bottom line is it just gives you good protein, vitamin D, something else that I can't pronounce. Potatoes are good unless you fry them. Frozen vegetables doesn't mean less healthy as long as they're like flash frozen at their peak. Hang on, we're going to get there. A few cups of coffee, not a cause for concern because it improves your cognitive function, blah, blah, blah. The only trouble comes when you add sugar and cream to it. Caffeine's fine, according to this. So there. We're good. Drink up, Jess. I got one more here.
You can cook some eggs on your laptop.
Oh my gosh, hang on. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna die today, y'all. Hang on, let's see if it's charging now that it's plugged in. Yeah, so it's charging. I literally burned myself. Okay, this is gonna be down to the wire. Is my computer gonna last through the whole thing? Let's see. Yeah, this kind of goes along with the other one. Is there an age you're hoping to live to? Don't answer that. The dumb question, and I actually asked it last week of my guests. Okay, so where are we on videos? Oh, yes. So let's talk about.
I just walked through the doors of this.
All right, I got it, bro. Why is it starting? Stop. Okay, so let's talk about how much people suck. No, this video is just a whole bunch of what people do in public to drive us nuts.
Is this the pet peeves video?
The pet peeves video. Like this first video, like one thing that really bothered me when I was in New York and I would walk through Manhattan every day to go catch the bus or the train is that people would just stop in the middle of the sidewalk and like look up and start taking, and people were trying to walk here. I know you need to look up, and I'm not trying to sound like a snob. I'm just trying to say I need to walk here. Can you, because I try to keep other people in mind, whether it's at work, in the hallway, or at Walmart. I try to pull my cart over if I have to talk to the kids, or, and other people are trying to get by, blah, 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 blah. So that is my big pet peeve. And he kind of starts off with this. So if any of these, if you come up with any of your own, or any of these really resonate with you, let's revisit. But these are what people do in public to drive you nuts. I love this video so much. Who sent this to me? Perfect Fit AR. Oh, he's awesome. Thank you. Here we go.
Stand right here and plan my next move.
Oh, I see that there's a car behind me in this parking lot.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep walking right in the middle of the driving area.
Oops, I'm in the dentist waiting room and I'm getting a phone call. Better put this one on speakerphone. Well, I'm all done with that now.
Oh, it's my turn to order after spending over 20 minutes in line? Gosh, I have no idea. I'd better start the decision-making process right now.
Hey kids, why don't you run around and scream and climb all over the chairs while I wrap up this 45-minute phone call with your Uncle Rich?
Great news. CVS didn't honor an expired coupon of mine, so I took it out on a service worker and held up the line.
Okay guys, let's group up for a photo right in the middle of this walkway.
Excuse me, do you have any cold, stinky, meaty sandwiches I can bring onto my crowded flight?
Everybody stand a considerable distance away from the camera so as to take up as much real estate as possible. Let's grab about 9 or 10 of these.
This museum sign says do not touch, so I will only touch it a little bit.
Now kids, when we get to the theme park, be sure to film every second of every ride on your phones.
I'm walking with the flow of foot traffic, but I just remembered I have to quickly stop and...
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good stuff. Anyway, I just thought I would put that in there. See if you had any thoughts.
I'm with you too. We should all be efficient. I think there's a little bit of efficiency we can all agree on, and stopping in the middle of the, come on.
The guy who said
I do some of them.
you do. That's why this guy isn't. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Sorry.
God.
I apologize. Zay's like my sister that I never had, so I can pick on her a little bit, and hopefully she'll still come back the next time I invite her on. Okay, so the guy who said this drives me nuts. You have been standing here with the menu in front of you. Why must you wait until you get up there and then go, okay, you know what? Let me have that. No, bro, you should have been doing this. You should have been filing it away. And then, because again, when I say this, it sounds like I'm a snob. But it's like when I get up there, I go boom, boom, boom. Because either it's the same place and I'm boring and I'm very predictable, or I have surveyed the menu and I know what I want to say before I get up there. It's actually annoying when I don't have that moment to wait and oh crap, I'm already at the front. I'm the only one here. That I actually hate. I want to wait. Give me about 60 seconds. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue. Any pet peeves stand out?
What if they're blind and can't see the menu like me? I can't see it, so I have to wait till I'm close up if I don't have my glasses on.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare try to turn this out on me like this. No. You know what I would say? I would say sit in the parking lot, go to the Google, and look at the menu before you go in. There, problem solved. Everybody wins, Donnie. Oh no. If this podcast had a title for this specific show, it would just be the thumbs up. All right, what do we got here? Hold on, let me see if there's some comments here. Oh yeah. You know what? Are there any British words? Oh my gosh. I didn't anticipate going here. Are there any British words or words from overseas? Zay, you've lived everywhere, traveled everywhere, that we should bring to America? Because the Q, I like that. I don't know. It's just kind of fun. That's a fun word.
The Q?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it sounds fancier than line. Line just sounds so terrible and lowly. Q is just nice and fancy, and I want to stand in it.
Okay. Wait, hold on a second. No, that's not the title of this show.
Old dude with 3 chicks.
Here we are. Oh, By the way, do not give me a follow-up on this, Jess. But that just made me think. Happy birthday to Jessica.
Oh,
No
It's your
follow-up.
birthday.
Oh, happy
No.
birthday.
in a couple days. It's still a couple days away.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
But it had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, because I'm freaking old. So.
No, you had a goal, and I was hoping to help you.
Oh yeah,
I was
it just
hoping to-
happened. It just
happened
happened
before
this
we
morning.
started, and I was hoping to help you get to that. Y'all be sure to follow at Forest Mommy there on Twitter. She had a birthday goal to get to 40,000 followers before her 29th birthday. And anyway, but you got there without us. So anyway, okay. And don't forget, while you're thinking about it, follow Doni and Zay as well. Okay, so the thing about the British Q instead of the line, I have this article here. I don't know if you'll have it in front of you, but it's the headline from BuzzFeed is common American sayings that make absolutely no sense to non-Americans. I just want to run through these. If y'all want to jump in at any point to say something about them, fire away. Otherwise, I'm just going to run through there because there's actually funny tweets that go with them. Let's see. Hockey mom. What do Americans mean by 2.5 baths? That's kind of funny. Let's see. Transfer to a 4-year school. I thought all universities there are 4 years. No. What do Americans mean when they say bite me? Are they vampires? What do Americans mean with grounded? Where did grounded come from? I realize that's a flight thing, but
What?
But as far as kids and stuff, I wonder how that. Yeah, like you're grounded.
Oh, you're grounded?
Yeah, you're grounded. Wonder where somebody do my job for me and look these up and put them in the comments, please. Where did the term dive bar come from? How did it get that moniker, dive bar?
Dying in it?
Dive, D-I-V-E. Let's see here. Running errands. Americans say they're going to freshen up. How do foreigners not know what that means? I mean, that is exactly what it says.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, the term corny, they don't get. When Americans say they haven't done that in a minute or a hot minute, or I mean, that's my oldest gives me that line all the time. When Americans call someone a tool, they don't know what tailgating is. So do they not tailgate in soccer? You know?
Wait. Explain what tailgating is to me.
Oh no. No, that's fine. It's like you show up before.
I'm sorry, I was born here, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah. It means that like you show up before. Mostly it's a football game, college football, pro football, but you could do any sporting event, I guess. But it's mostly associated with football. Where you get the parking lot, you open the tailgate on your truck, you sit on it, drink beer, have hot dogs, grill out right there in the parking lot. That's tailgating.
Oh, okay. That's why the Europeans don't know what that means. We don't really have the trucks with the truck bed.
Yeah. Plus, you take mass transportation everywhere.
And like in the Balkans and stuff, we just have those cars.
Okay. Yeah, they don't have a tailgate. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little disturbed by something you just said there. I don't know if you picked
What?
up. I was born here in America, right?
Yeah.
But we over in Europe, no, you're not a we.
I'm a Eurasian, first of all.
If I didn't know your politics, I'd say you're a plant. But
I'm a Turk. Also, maybe I'm CIA. You never know.
You know what? Let's never have you back on. No. When Americans say period after a sentence, like, just to emphasize it. Let's see here. When Americans say sidebar during a conversation, sidebar, Your Honor. Let's see. When Americans say they have final exams, obviously. When Americans say someone has been drinking the Kool-Aid, they don't get that. Means you're in a cult, y'all. Let's see. Oh, when Americans, I do this all the time. I'm just saying. OJ used to do that. He's not doing that anymore. When Americans use blocks as a form of measure. Oh, 2 blocks, like it's 2 blocks away or something. How do they not understand that? I don't get that. Okay. Oh, you can tailgate at concerts too. Yeah, I don't get out much, Danny, so that's why that didn't come to mind.
Oh yeah, we did that at like Red Rock shows. That's fun to tailgate at.
Yep. Okay. What's the 411 on that? They don't understand that. You know, see, olden times before there was a Google, kids, we would dial 411 to get information on a phone number.
Is that where that comes from?
Mm-hmm. I had to do that a couple times.
I'm old. That's why I know these. I believe that title was good. Old dude and 3 chicks. They don't know what pudding is? Wait a minute. Pink Floyd. Another brick in the wall. That even, I don't know. That's just someone that's dumb. Let's see. When Americans wish someone a happy belated, they don't know what that's short for. When Americans use football fields as a form of measurement. When Americans say they are from the tri-state area. When Americans say eat me. That could be bite me too, right? I mean, what? Okay, is there a difference? Actually, that's an important topic here. Is bite me and eat me different? Please, actually, now that I say it, let's not. Okay. What do Americans mean when they put creamer in their coffee?
What?
Are you people? Who are these people? When Americans talk about
Now they just sound like haters.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm picking up on that vibe too. Let's see. When Americans answer with "I'm good" to basically every question. Oh no! Wait a minute, Zay. Does your guy say "I'm good"? Does he just kind of leave it generic, or do you tell him "I'm good," or do you tell him you're fine?
I've never left it at "I'm fine." I always elaborate.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm a good texter, even though I don't usually text first because I have things to do.
Wow. He is he's loving this live stream for sure.
I don't even think he's watching, but yeah, he's never said "I'm good." Oh no, has he?
Oh, she's scrolling.
Hold on, no, I'm thinking. No, he hasn't. We're good.
Okay.
I just said.
You're gonna have to reevaluate this relationship when we're done here.
It's not even a relationship.
She's gonna comb through those texts. You know what you should do? Don't text him today. Like, just don't. He should take the initiative and text you when we sign off. Wow, that was fun. Or, wow, I learned so much about you. Oh, I'll be better at texting and whatever. I don't know. There you go. Just relationship advice. When Americans say they just did their taxes, what do you mean you don't know? Hold on. Time out. How do taxes work overseas? Do they write one big check every year?
I think the U.S. is the only country where you have to actually like figure out how much taxes to pay. Everywhere else just kind of tells you and then you pay it. But like those memes in the US where it's like the IRS is like, guess how much you have to pay me?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know, $5,000. And the IRS is like, no, frowny face, jail.
Yeah, I love that. It's so perfect. It's like, so yeah, and it kind of goes like, you tell me, like we know the answer, but you tell us. And, and if you're wrong, you go to jail. Yeah, I hate that. Oh, it's so true. It's so true. Withholding, man, that is it's a whole nother discussion. My goodness. Let's see. Across the pond, they don't get that. Holy cow. That's a Harry Carey line. Don't ask me who Harry Carey is. You can Google it. He's a baseball announcer. Used to be back in the day. The amount. Okay, this is actually very funny. The amount of times Americans use "like" in a sentence when they're talking.
Oh God, that was one of my article. One of the hit pieces on me last year was it was an interview actually, but they totally spun it, and she put in every like I said. And I'm like, you couldn't just like, come on, but it was great. It was funny reading. It was funny reading it. I was just like, oh my God.
You just gave us a few bonus ones too. Thank you. That was fun. But, so wait, they quoted, oh man, go back to what Donnie said. Don't run for office. Oh.
Or if you do, just like do it to like talk to people and have a plan in place. Like I said, I'll drop out and whatever, but I want to go to the events because that was the best part. These people have no idea. What's going on?
And they don't know what grits are. Do you ladies know what grits are?
Oh, grits are.
Yes.
Okay, good. I have a feeling Zay.
Oh,
You
I
do?
don't.
Okay. It's kind of like what is it? Is it
It's like cornmeal, kind of.
Hot
it's
cereal.
no. What was it? Yeah. What was it? Donnie, what'd you say?
Hot cereal, kind of like cream of wheats.
Well,
like
yeah,
chunkier.
but it's I wanted to say somebody will get it in the chat here, and it's good. Put butter and bacon bits in it or something. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, eggs on them are good. Oops.
Oh.
Sounds like something.
Have you ever
I
had
eat.
cocoa wheats?
Oh, so it's like
cocoa
cream of wheat, but
kernel
it's like
wheat?
it's chocolately. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
that
the
sounds
dessert.
good.
It's like the dessert cream of wheat. Hominy. Thank you. I knew I couldn't quite just.
Yeah,
I've
coarsely
never even heard that
ground
word.
dried maize or hominy.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. One thing we like to do here is animal videos. Now, I'm going to put up the first animal video, and I think don't judge this animal video by the very first frame, because I think the first frame, and I don't know if this is can't be his first time. It's right. I mean, you'll see. It's a dog getting a haircut, and he looks like he's pissed. He's like, "What are you doing to my tail?" But then oh gosh, now I'm starving. I need this right now. Shrimp and grits. You know what? Zay, do yourself a favor. Don't make your first grits experience breakfast. Make it shrimp and grits. Okay. Do you like spicy food, Zay?
It depends.
Okay, because they could do like a Cajun thing. I bet Donnie can send you from Louisiana some Cajun shrimp and grits. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into the animal videos. Again, he looks pissed, but boy, he settles down real fast. Hey, he's growling. He's happy. I had to kill the music on this so we didn't get dinged. But he's like, okay, now I'm into it. Now he's kind of into it, and yeah, now I'm happy. Yeah, look at me, I'm so cute. Isn't that adorable? Look, he's all winking and stuff. Yeah, look at that.
Those guys are so cute.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Hold on. It's adorable, right? Look at that. Look, he's got his leg up. I love animals. Look at that guy. He's like, all right, clip it back there so I can get on my day. Okay. I mean, you're so cute. It's criminal. Stop it. That's so cute. Oh, all right. There we go. Oh, yeah. He's looking good now. He's ready for his night on the town. He's going to go find some shrimp and grits. Come on. Okay. So there you go. Cute little animal video. Next one here. A couple of raccoons trying to reach to they know that handle there opens the door. There's a lock right there. They know that's the key to get in here. But they just can't quite. Like, I don't know. What do you think? They're so short. They're just trying to get up to that handle. I just think that's hysterical. This other one had a song too, almost like I don't know what it was. It was like maybe the Titanic love. Maybe it was I don't know. It was some sort of love song here, and it's this dog. This is hysterical. And by the way, thank you to who sent me these. Sometimes I remember to write who to thank for these, and sometimes I don't. I failed this time, so sorry. But anyway, this dog really, really enjoys its little toys there. Watch this. Look at that. He's holding it up. Look at that. That is wild, right? So obviously carries it. Yeah, look at me. I got a sloth. And look at the holding it like a daggone person, a zebra, whatever the heck that is. Just the lamb. Then I'm gonna pick it up with my mouth. But isn't that wild seeing
you
holding the dogs like that, or the stuffed animals, teddy bear?
It's like looking at it. It's like talking to it.
Is he trying to will it to life? I don't know.
Little friend.
I thought it was cute. Okay. Anybody that follows me on Twitter, maybe they know that I detest wind chimes. They take a quiet afternoon and ruin it.
Just you don't like wind chimes?
Slightest breeze. I do not.
Why?
Because they're annoying and they break my train of thought. I do a lot of thinking and I cannot concentrate. And I've gone through this. Like, my kids will bang on the piano when they were smaller, and that never bothered me. And I don't know why, because normally just chaotic noises like that just irritate me. And anyway, I want to see if y'all like this. I will tell you up front that I don't, but it's better than wind chimes. It's like a little rain chime. Beta Bodine.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it already.
Beta Bodine sent me this. I appreciate it. It's like it's the sound of rain, like that you hear, like if you know this manufactured sound of rain. It actually. I thought I could live with that. I don't want to hear it inside. I want to hear it. I want to step outside when it's raining, maybe on the back patio. If I'm gonna breathe in the fresh air, maybe that's kind of cool while I'm out there. But not much more than just about 30 seconds at a time.
What culture is that from?
Walmart. I don't know. I think that's available.
It reminds me of
everywhere.
It reminds me of anime, like the sounds they play with like Japan or something. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, so yeah, okay. Oh, like almost like Japanese music. You know what? I'm gonna do this weekend because I'll probably make 7 trips to Walmart like I normally do. I'm gonna look in the home and garden section and see if those are in there. I don't know that I'll buy one, but
let me tell you where I did see something like that.
Okay.
But a bigger version at this crystal store that I recently went to.
Oh yeah, like a hippy dippy crystal.
Yeah, at one of those hippie stores.
Hang on. What was triggering it though? Like was it raining inside the store?
Oh no. It like they sell like the sticks that you use to hit the individual spots with.
Hang on. So was it like bamboo wind chimes or what? What was it?
No, I think it's made out of. It's like this metal or some kind of alloy or something, and then you just like hit it with a stick, I think they're called steel drums, or maybe not. That they play in the Caribbean.
Okay. Raise your hand, ladies, if you own a Stanley Cup.
Okay. Does it have to be the brand Stanley Cup?
Yeah, it has to be the brand for this exercise. Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Because you remember, I don't know, are they still popular, or did people find out that there was some weird, stuff, cancer-causing materials or something? I forgot. I don't know. There was something, but it was between the.
It's lead.
Lead. Thank you. I have not had that much. So anyway, very popular. I assume they still are. And yes, you're absolutely right, Kim. They're overpriced. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how society gets on board with something and it's like out of control. Whether it's Stanley Cup, whether it's Beanie Babies, whether it's help me out. Y'all are more hip than me. What else is like that? It's just ridiculous. No. So anyway, we got something else. Clothes. What was it? Name brand clothes. Yeah.
Expensive name brand clothes.
Okay. Now that's kind of funny. That's true. That's the Stanley Cup that I'm familiar with. You know what? Red Wings, sit down. You had the 90s. You owned the 90s, Sue. You don't get any more of those. Okay. So Walgreens, this is the story from CNN. Walgreens has a cult peelable candy, courtesy of a TikTok craze. Some influencer, which, by the way, if you have a product and you want me to pimp for you, reach out, please. So these are let's see, I think I have a picture of it in case you want to see this. So if you're at Walgreens, apparently these things sell out. They can't keep them in the store. Let's see. They sold out in let's see, they arrived last fall. Okay, they arrived. There are 8,700 Walgreens stores nationwide. 2,500 got these last fall, and they sold out quickly because someone on TikTok said they're so good. Walgreens had to impose a limit of 1 bag per customer on the little inventory that remained, and their gummy mango candies. There you go. There it is. Gummy mango candies. So now it's like now it's part of the company's long-term strategy. I mean, and apparently, Walgreens is struggling, so they need something like this. It's $1.99 for that bag of candy, and again, someone on TikTok said they really liked them, and the next thing you know, what do you think? You think? Okay, so now I'm being cynical. Do we think that this was something that Walgreens planned, or I don't know? Now
Probably.
Yeah, it's hard to believe anything is just organic anymore.
Yeah. They've been studying our brains and how to market to us for a long time. They always know what they're doing.
So, all right, y'all are all younger and hipper than me. I could say that for pretty much anybody in the chat as well. I don't understand the draw of. However, now let me back up. If y'all want to share this video, like and share and all that good stuff, by all means, let's try to get it up to the 8.9 million views that some chick eating gummy mango candies got. Anyway, I don't understand unboxing videos and the draw. I don't understand watching people play video games, the draw to that. What is that? Do I sound like a boomer complaining about this stuff? I'm not really complaining. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this stuff takes off and why what's the draw to watching stuff like that? Help me.
I mean, okay, watching people play video games, I understand because I like watching people play video games. Maybe only because I grew up watching my older brother play video games, and it always felt very comforting to me. I don't know why. Even it was like the super bloody game, like him shooting people in the head. I was just like, oh, I love this. So I like watching it on YouTube too now. But unboxing videos, maybe it feels like you're buying something without actually spending money. Maybe it's just something totally psychological.
All right.
Not to make excuses for weird stuff, but
what else? Anybody got thoughts on this?
Just any of the fad following stuff is just silly. This is why you should raise your children on hand-me-downs and never let them fit in, because then they'll never follow stupid fads later on in life, in my opinion. But that's more the fad stuff, not the video game stuff.
Like if we have my nephews and my niece come over and hang out from Nebraska, one of them will be playing a video game, and then the other 8 kids will be all crowded around watching that one person play the video game on their phone or whatever. And I do not understand that whatsoever. I don't. Anyway.
I didn't used to understand the WWE either, but you know what? You can learn to appreciate things later on in life.
I just first of all, hold on, let's back up. How do they decide who wins? That's like who sits down and writes these scripts and then convinces?
It's a soap opera. It's just a soap opera.
Yeah. Okay. I got some conversation starters I wrote down for Zay with her interest later. You can tell him that our weather is being manipulated. See how he responds to that. You could say that.
Wait, the guy?
Yeah. These are conversation starters to help him with more than one word responses. Okay, so I just.
Yesterday I went to Whole Foods, and then while I was paying, I couldn't find the Amazon code to scan to get my discount.
Ooh.
So I clicked on Find Your Account, and then this menu came up. It's like scan your palm to locate your account, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I took a picture of it, and I sent it to him because he turned out to be a fellow anti-vaxxer and like gun lover type person. Gun lover, as in like, one of us.
He's 2 for 2 so far. Two for 2.
Yeah, so I like him. So I sent him that picture. I'm like, this is insane. I hate this. And then he just responded with like 4 words.
Hold on. Let's play a game here. I'm not asking you to reveal the 4 words, Zay. I'm asking Jess and Donnie to guess the 4 words and see how close we get. So you send him a picture of your palm.
No,
right?
not my.
No.
No,
What-
not my palm.
what-
The
what'd you send?
screen
What
that
was it?
says "scan your palm."
Okay, and what did you say? Hell no. What did you say to him?
I said, I forgot what I said. I said something like, "This is scary and terrible, and I hate this."
Okay, and he said 4 words. I hate that too.
No.
I'm guessing. Wow, that is so crazy. Wow,
Close.
that's
Close.
crazy.
Very close. Very close.
Donnie?
Wow,
Good guess.
that's insane.
Wow, that's insane. Okay. All right. So okay, so here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I'll just reveal what he said. He said, "That is effed up."
Hold on a second. Hold on.
I like it though.
Let's try something here. Let's try something on the fly. What is he busy right now? Is he at work? Do you think he would respond here at 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern time?
Should I try it?
Yeah. No. I'll give you 3 options here. I'm going to let Donnie and Jess figure out which one to send, and let's see how he responds. Okay. You can send him, "Our weather is being manipulated," and just see what he says. Okay. Yeah, that's option A. Option B is, I want to kick John D. Rockefeller downstairs. Something like that, whatever he said. And then you also just said, I enjoy watching bloody video games. So why don't we just take those in order?
Ooh.
Why don't you send him "Our weather's being manipulated," and we'll revisit and see if he responds. Okay.
And for the record, I'm not drunk. I had about 3/4 of a martini, so I'm very still in control of my thoughts. So this is all my choice to text him. But I will text him whichever one we vote on.
I appreciate the disclaimer there, because it really adds a certain layer. Because then there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should text him though. What should I text him?
We're gonna go in order. Let's do "Our weather is being manipulated." Let's start there and let's see how he responds. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna text him all of them?
No. One at a time. We're gonna do this one at a time.
I feel like I should text him only one.
Yeah, I know. Text him once and then wait for his response and tell us what it says. And then we'll go from there. Okay.
Can we take a group vote on which one I should say?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Which one is the most? Which one goes first?
"Our weather is being manipulated." If he fails the first one, we don't even need to worry about the other 2.
Well, okay, Mommy, what do you think?
I like the weather one too.
It's a good start, right? It's a good start.
I like the bloody video game.
We're gonna get to the bloody video games, Donnie. We will get
I want
to
to check.
bloody
I want to
video
check how strong he is.
games. Which order do you want to? My word, just text him one of them and tell us. Kim says weather. All right, that's the first one I saw. So let's do that. Yeah, and Joan, yeah, I saw that. Tennessee band cloud seeding. Interesting, right? How are they going to know though? It's going to be lied to. All right.
I feel like if I say "our weather is being manipulated," he's going to be like, "What the hell is
the
she
battery
saying?"
on my computer is going to die before you decide. Okay, so while you text him, I want to show y'all. Apparently headed to the strip club later. I've got all these ones, but I looked at them and I'm disappointed because I'm 0 for 6 on these. And what I mean is, there's a story about dollar bills printing error that happened a decade ago, really, 2014, and then the same serial numbers were printed in 2016. And so these messed up pairs are out there in circulation, and if you have them, they could be worth. I don't know, man. Jeffy on Pat Gray Unleashed this morning, he had this story as well, and I thought he said worth millions, but the story I have says one pair has gone for as high as $6,000, which doesn't sound like it's $6,000 I don't have, but it's a little different than million. And what there's several things, but the first thing you want to really focus on. Can you see that serial number B0654? Y'all see that on your screens?
Yeah.
See that little star next to it? That's the giveaway. So you'll want to look for that. And like the one I have here.
Wait, sorry, can you say that one more time?
No, what did he say? We want to know.
No, I was typing it out. That's why I missed.
What did you type him? What did you type him? Tell me.
I just said our weather is being manipulated.
Okay, I like it. Hold on. What's the weather like where you live right now?
Where I live or where he lives?
It's probably sunny and beautiful, and he's like, "What the hell?"
It's sunny out right now.
Okay.
And he lives like 10 minutes and on the same street as me.
Okay. All right. So let's let us know what he says. Anyway, be sure to go over. So the way you can quickly do this, if you're looking at your ones, look for a B with a star next to it. And if so, set it off to the side until you absolutely need it, because if you cross, that's the thing. I think there might be a website. I couldn't find it, but I think there's a website out there where you can look for its mate. You know what I mean? Its twin. Match it up and then go and share in the $6,000 to $1 million range that you'll get for that pair. I have no idea. Has he responded yet? Thumbs up? He gave you a thumbs up, didn't he? Gave you a thumbs up, I bet.
Are you asking?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't responded yet. Because I just sent it. It usually takes him a little bit to respond.
All right. Very good. Okay, so there's no surprise, and I know Jess can speak to this, being in the real estate field. There's no surprise, no shock when I say, hey, home prices have skyrocketed in recent years. And a lot of it we can think with what BlackRock and other corporations that come in there and buy these homes and jack up the price. And but there are 7 cities. You might find this interesting, Jess. 7 cities that have a lot of. Here's the headline from Realtor.com. Sounds so official when you say it like this. U.S. home prices are still high, but these 7 cities boast tons, scientific number, tons of listings below 300,000. So here, let's. Has he responded yet?
No.
Okay. You're right. He ghosted you.
But my other friend is texting me about a very, very well-known figure texting her like very horny texts right now.
Wait, this is in the process of happening right now?
She's literally texting me now.
Should I send her the link to join us on this live stream to read them to us? Oh no, I'm sorry, back up. Not to read them to us, to tell us who it is, so that takes you.
I don't think she would say who it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But all I can say is it's a very notable, like well-known person.
How well known?
Like very, like millions of followers, very respected, but behind closed door, he's not to be respected at all.
Whoa. Where does he live?
I actually don't know.
Elon Musk, everybody, has been texting your friend.
Everyone knows Elon Musk is like some.
I know. You ruined it for me when you said that, and then I was like, ah.
But it's not Elon Musk, but it's someone close, I guess.
Jess, Donnie, and myself, and everybody in the chat. We'll wait.
Wait, someone's computer is. I
think it's mine. It's getting really bad on my end.
Is it me? Am I messed up? Well, don't answer that because yes.
I think it's mine.
Okay. Everybody seems fine to me.
I mean, hear raining.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you're hearing something. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything. I think you've had too much.
Oh, might even be mine.
Yeah, you might be a little deep in the sauce there. So anyway, do you want to hear the homes that are $300,000 or less?
The cities or towns or
cities?
whatever?
What did I say? Jess?
The homes, which technically is correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Don't bail me out. Birmingham, Alabama is $290,000 for the median price range. Then you've got Buffalo, New York, $270,000. I'm surprised Birmingham. I mean, that's a fast growing town here. Cleveland, Ohio, $227,000 will get you a home there. But then you have to live in Cleveland, Ohio.
I've been there once. Yeah.
Been to their airport. So nice. Detroit, Michigan. Been to that airport. $238,000 is the median home price there. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you can still get a home for $240,000. Rochester, New York, another beautiful place there, $277,000. And St. Louis, 292,000. So still 7 major American cities where you can get a home. The average is below 300,000. Now, let's see. Here, let's play a game. How many, I don't know what the cutoff of the cities is here, but how many American cities would you say there are where the average price is $1 million or more? Oh my gosh. How many? This has got to be, I don't know what the population threshold is, because I'll tell you right now, 210 of these cities are in California alone.
Shocker.
New York, 66, New Jersey, 49, Florida, 32. Anyway, 550 cities. 550 cities where the average home price.
What about Connecticut?
Kids these days are not going to be able to ever buy a house. Connecticut's not on this. It's just an article. It's not a list. Your friend going to come on with us there, Zay?
Huh?
Is your friend going to come on and talk? Never mind. And has your guy responded?
No.
I don't like that.
It's been 6 minutes. Keith.
I know. But the problem is he doesn't realize that we're doing a live podcast here. We're doing a live stream. So I'm going to need him to be faster with his responses. Okay.
Let's see if he even responds.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a bad sign. Doesn't.
I mean, people ghost. It's not a big deal anymore.
Sorry to hear that. Let's
Yeah.
see. Hang on a second here. Insurance companies are using drones now, y'all. I don't like that. I don't like that.
To watch us or what?
To what?
To watch us or what?
No, because they want to check out your roof. They want to see if you have like damaged shingles, tree branches hanging over, and then they'll jack up their rates. Maybe you have a trampoline that you didn't report.
You have to report a trampoline.
I guess so. I didn't know that, but
Bulls. Do you have a pit bull half the time now?
I banned my kids when they were young from ever stepping foot on a trampoline, and it caused some awkward social situations for them. But
I mean, I've done some not nice things on trampolines.
I don't even know how to respond to that. What does that mean?
Cracked egg, that kind of stuff.
Okay, quick story.
Here we go.
I was like 10, and then a family friend's daughter was like 4 years younger than me, so she was like 6-ish.
Oh no.
And me and my other like 10-year-old friend, we had her lay down on her back on the side of the trampoline, and we hated her for some reason. I don't know why. And then we would like jump at the same time to make her like fly up because she was so small and annoying. And we would like flip her around on the trampoline. So, I mean, that's the extent of what we did. We would just like toss her around like a rag doll.
It was probably funny to watch.
Oh my God, it was amazing. It was so funny.
Okay. Oh, if we get through the 3 texts that we need you to send your interest, the 4th one will be I was one mean 10-year-old. Did you see, ladies, speaking of property insurance, home insurance, homeowners insurance, did you see that these insurance companies are now sending around a letter that says your policy will include a war exclusion? Your commercial inland, this is from Cincinnati Insurance Company. Your commercial inland marine coverage will include a nuclear, biological, chemical, and radiological hazard exclusion. Any thoughts on that?
I do have a thought on that. How's that legal? Because if you didn't agree to that contract, if it's a new thing, how can they enforce it? If you didn't agree to that, that's a new contract.
I guess you could stop paying your premium, right? And then they'll be like, okay, go find you some insurance. Good luck. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Hold on.
Are they trying to say there's going to be a war?
Right?
What do they know that we don't know?
What do they know that we don't know? Wait, what's harsh? Me telling my kids, don't you ever step foot on a trampoline? Oh my gosh, no! They would show up birthday parties and be the only kid not. This actually happened on more than one occasion where they'd show up somewhere and the kids were all on the trampoline. They're like, "My dad doesn't let me," and I was so proud of them. In fact, I showed up at one place where there was a trampoline and kids were I could hear playing in the backyard. And I walked in and I saw my kids not on the trampoline and I wasn't even there yet. Boom! I was proud of them.
Anyway. Good job, kids.
I'm just telling you, man. They are my kids. So by extension, they are accident prone. Why put yourself in that position? Don't do it. It's not good. It's not. No, don't. Yeah. Well, there. My kids listen to me. Anyway, that's where injuries happen. Okay. Let's talk real quick about the DEA moving to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug. This isn't as big of a thing as I think it could be, because this is just for medicinal purposes that they would change the schedule on it, right? And so therefore it wouldn't be classified with stuff like LSD anymore. It'd be classified more with like steroids or something like that. And this isn't going to like legalize marijuana for recreational use. This is just basically putting it in the medicinal category. So, I mean, the headlines were sensational this week, but I don't know. I mean, Jessica, you live in a state where marijuana is legal.
Where you pay you have to pay taxes on it for them to squander and waste all the tax money and blow it on things they weren't supposed to spend it on. It's really, really great thing when you really look into it. But yeah, I mean, it's just paperwork at that point because states' rights, anyways. So
it's very few things that still qualify in the realm of states' rights.
I know, right?
I mean, a lot of people are saying this is just Joe Biden trying to buy young votes in an election year, which may be true. It's the same thing with the student loan forgiveness. But, you know, regardless of the motivation, I mean, I think personally speaking, I think that at least the medicinal thing, absolutely. I had a relative who unfortunately died of cancer, and he was in a lot of pain toward the end of his life. Southern Baptist, all drugs bad, no drink, no dance, no, fill in the blank. And he told me once toward the end of his life, he's like, man, I was totally wrong. This marijuana stuff is a lifesaver for me. Well, maybe it's a poor choice of words, but my point is it did wonders for his pain in the final months of his life. And so I absolutely think that is, I mean, this guy was hardcore Southern Baptist. So for him to say that you don't know until you're there. Right. So anyway, and both can go ahead.
If you read some of the old herbalist books and stuff, they list as a medicine. So our government literally made medicine illegal. Had all different forms of medicine with marijuana. And honestly, they just need to repeal it.
And when you look, and I agree completely. This goes right back to, like, if it's really states' rights, then let the states decide what level they want marijuana allowed in their state. But you don't really need a federal, unless that's going to convince certain states to get on board. Hey, if the feds say it's okay, then I guess it's okay. But I mean, both can be true, right? That he's doing this for young votes, but it's also, it should be done. I wanted to marijuana. Look up the history of even referring to it as marijuana. It used to just be called cannabis and whatever, but when the federal government was gearing up the war on drugs, I'm not talking about in the 80s, I'm talking about even way before then, they thought calling it by the Spanish name would make it sound more sinister to the American public. And so that's why it got... Has he texted back yet, by the way, Zay? Nothing. Oh, my gosh.
Nope.
That's not cool. That's not cool. I mean, he at least got to say something about the weather manipulation, because we have other things to ask this guy. What's going on with your friend? Is she still hot and heavy with what's his name?
Well, the thing is, he tried getting close with her a couple months ago, and then she got back together with her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
So she started ignoring him, and when that happened, he got even crazier.
So hang on a second. Is she famous as well?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
So he just likes younger girls.
keep us updated. Keep us
Oh,
updated.
I will.
Yeah.
It's a juicy story. When she told me, I was like, what?
So hang on a second. You're going to have to, so there's two things you got to keep us updated on. Be sure to follow at Zeynep Yenisey, because we will expect you to tweet out some updates as comfortable as you want to be with these. We need to know how things are going with your girlfriend and the famous guy. And we're also going to need updates on your guy. We want to know how he responds. Is our weather is being manipulated. I want to kick JD Rockefeller below the waist. And I enjoy watching bloody video games. We expect feedback on all of those.
I already tweeted about him once, like 10 days ago, and it was one of my better performing tweets of like the last year.
Okay. Which,
I mean, I've been shadow banned like very, very hard. So me saying this about this guy, I don't even know why people liked it so much.
I don't know. Hang on a second. Kim had a good question. Is this guy married that she's texting with?
And I hope not.
Oh, okay.
I certainly hope not.
Well, then let the adults be adults, right? So, okay. Interesting. Let's see.
He might be.
Oh no.
You never know.
Oh no. Look at that. Zay. I want to see Zay's face when she sees that.
No.
Okay. He is married now anyway. So I'm just seeing any questions here that y'all have here. Let's see. Yeah. See, that's I'm helping out the people. That's right. All right. Okay. So if anybody's got any questions for the ladies here before we wrap things up, let me check my battery down. I'm probably at like 2%. Okay. Let me make sure that everyone has an opportunity to plug what you need to plug. I do know that Donnie's website is libertyorelse.com, right? Libertyorelse.com. I got that right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. And then obviously you can follow her on Twitter at Donnie the Don. Don't forget that very important underscore floor hash thing. Ooh, let's start a campaign. Let's start calling it a floor hash instead of under whatever under height. You see what I'm saying? Floor dash. We got there. Floor dash. She's like, help me. Okay. Anything else there, Donnie, that you want to promote here? Hold on. Listen to this. Energy saver turned on.
Wait. I lied.
Battery power.
One more thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If y'all could look up Dexter Taylor's case. He's a dude in New York where the judge told him basically he could not bring up the Second Amendment in their court.
Yes.
We are trying to push. He's locked up right now, and but he's fighting this all the way up to the highest he has to go.
Good.
But like this is terrible. And he wasn't selling them, and he didn't even shoot none of them.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Dexter Taylor. Google it. I'm quite sure a lot will pop up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to get more traction on that story. Yep. Thank you for that heads up. Jessica, where can people find you? Obviously, at
Forrest Mommy on Twitter is usually where I'm at. I stream to Rumble on Twitter, so got it. Forrest Mommy anywhere.
How many podcasts do you do in a week?
Lately, just one. It's only been my one that I've been doing.
Okay. All right.
So,
very good.
Yeah.
Let's see. My gosh, Benjamin coming through again. Appreciate you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's a nice dono.
Well, yeah. He gives me the. Can send me euros. Yeah, I want to see. I don't even know. I think YouTube figures out how to.
Wait, is he sending money?
Yeah, he's sending 50. What is it? I can't even think of what it stands for. Hang on.
What was that? I didn't see it.
Is it Danish or?
Yeah. So it's a krona, Danish.
He's
krona.
sending kroners?
Yeah. It's kind of fun. So
send me some.
Yeah, make sure to follow me.
I'll send you. I'll send y'all a cut from Benjamin here. Why can't guests receive funds through these? That's what we need to figure out. That's what we need to figure out how to do. Let's see here. Okay, Zay, where can we find you? Obviously, Zeynep Yenisey. Anything else you got going on that people could find you at?
You can find me on my Twitter and on my website that's linked to my Twitter, even though I'm like physically very hard to track down since I'm always everywhere.
Yeah. You have probably joined from like you've joined this podcast or versions of it probably from 3 continents now. Yeah.
Maybe more.
That's incredible. And you're a writer
so cool.
by trade, right? So
Yeah, I'm a writer, and lately I do more of the just creative work.
do you do like some sort of PR stuff?
Not PR, but I do more brand development.
Brand development. Develop the At the Mic brand for me.
I would be glad to.
All right, yay. Okay, so keep us updated on Twitter about that guy and your girlfriend and and yeah.
I know
you know what?
That.
Actually, this show should be called Day Drinking with Keith. That's not a bad. It's not a bad idea. I need a bar up here in the podcasting place here. Okay, ladies, anything else that you want to address or talk about? Take it, take us out. Anything? No? Y'all are ready to go. You're like,
pay attention to local politics because they're doing Agenda 2030. It's coming. There's probably a 15-minute city plan in your little town already.
So what should they do to find out what's going on in their town? Go down to City Hall and
look for
say
sustainability committees, and when they have their meetings, which they usually do them live, but they don't repost them, so you got to watch for them and you got to record them when they're happening.
Wow!
And look for words like sustainability, things like this.
So the first thing you would recommend is just start showing up to some city council meetings, right? And paying attention.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
There's buzzwords like sustainability and stuff. Green. I used to, when I was growing up, green was my favorite color, but now it's my least favorite word.
You've tainted it. Like the rainbow got tainted. Everything got tainted lately.
That's what
just let everything be nice. Just let nice things be nice.
That's what radicals do, man. They change the definitions, they change the language, and okay. Donnie says don't run for office, so don't make the mistake. Don't make the same mistake that she did, right, Donnie?
Yeah, I wouldn't really say it was a mistake. I'm just saying don't. I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't tell no one else not to run for office. I'm just saying I personally don't want to. I like what I do a lot more than if I were being restrained to one spot.
And Zay, any parting words there?
Goodbye.
We'll kick J.D. Rockefeller in the groin. Okay, thank you, ladies. Ladies of Liberty, that was fun. I appreciate everybody that participated in the chat and viewed here. Please like and share. You've got the YouTube link. It's also on Twitter. And if this is your first visit here to the Friday live stream, there's a playlist with all the Friday live streams over at youtube.com. Oh, it's right there on the screen. /@themic_with_Keith. I appreciate it. We'll have all of you guys back on, okay? You don't mind me calling you guys, right? I mean, you're not going to. Okay, thank you.
Fine.
I can't. I mean, that's why I like y'all.
Your social credit score just went down a little bit, but it's fine.
It's at negative, whatever, at this point. Okay, thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.